In his first comment on a guilty plea by his first national security advisor Michael Flynn about lying to the FBI, the U.S. president told reporters there was no Russian meddling in his campaign, which resulted in his victory. Speaking to reporters as he departed the White House, he said, "What has been shown is no collusion, no collusion. There's been absolutely no collusion." On Friday, Mr. Flynn pledged to cooperate with Special Prosecutor Robert Mueller's probe into Russia's interference with the 2016 election. He also pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI about contacts he had with the Russian ambassador. GETTYDonald Trump has said there was absolutely no collusion between his 2016 campaign and Russia. Related articles: World War III? North Korea promises great thunderclap for USA. Michael Flynn willing to testify against Trump as part of plea deal. What has been shown is no collusion, no collusion. Donald Trump. Jared Kushner, Mr. Trump's son-in-law and senior aide, was named in U.S. media as the very senior member of the president's transition team who directed Mr. Flynn to reach out to Russia. This was an attempt to delay or defeat a UN resolution on Israeli settlements before Mr. Trump took office, according to reports. The allegation comes as Mr. Flynn pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI over his conversations last December with the Russian ambassador to the U.S., Sergei Kislyak. As part of the plea agreement, retired three-star General Mr. Flynn has agreed to cooperate with an investigation led by Special Counsel Robert Mueller. Mr. Mueller and a team of prosecutors are looking into accusations of Russian meddling in the presidential election and potential collusion by Mr. Trump's campaign. The court papers suggested Trump transition officials were fully aware of Mr. Flynn contacting Russian officials in the weeks before January's inauguration. The White House has rejected the idea that Mr. Flynn could implicate anyone else but himself. Mr. Flynn pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI about contacts he had with the Russian ambassador. Mr. Kushner was a very senior transition official. After a federal court appearance in Washington, he said, "I recognize that the actions I acknowledged in court today were wrong. My guilty plea and agreement to cooperate with the special counsel's office reflect a decision I made in the best interests of my family and of our country. I accept full responsibility for my actions. The charge normally carries up to 5 years in prison, but under the terms of a plea deal, Mr. Flynn faces a lighter sentence of only up to 6 months in jail, court filings show. Related articles: Head of Donald Trump Russia probe seeks White House records. During pre-Donald Trump's White House launches probe in private email accounts, ex-Trump National Security Advisor Michael Flynn pleads guilty.